Alright, so we're back. One last shitty quality video for you guys. The only bolt holding this motor in right now to the transmission is this guy right here. As you can see, it started separating. Got the starter off. That's got two bolts, one here, one down here. That also holds the transmission to the motor. The last things I got to take off until this thing's ready to pull out is my torque solution engine mounts. One bolt right there, one right there. Come over to the driver's side here. One bolt right there, and this motor is ready to come out. As you can see, my valves are still in there. They don't look the healthiest. Right here, that tells me piston rings went goodbye as we got oil. But yeah, valves are in there. That's the driver's side. There's passenger side. There are all four valves. So that's good. That's really good because that means I don't have to buy another set of heads. Those aren't cheap. I can use my factory ones and get all the good stuff done. Port polish, 1/2-inch head studs. Always repping the K&N. Oil filter. We'll be switching out the oil pan to a Killer B Motorsports. We're gonna go with all new suspension up underneath. We'll do tubular, lighten it up. As you can see, the transmission is also not happy. That's getting rebuilt this winter. That was the original plan, was to just rebuild the transmission because 4th and 5th sync roads are pretty well out. So full overhaul, transmission, full rebuild, whole new bottom end, IAG stage 4. Good for 1,000 bhp. Our goal is to start lower, kind of learn the car, get the feel of it. I'd like to get it tuned at 600 once we come back next year. Goal is to have it done by my 24th birthday, June 20th. So hopefully she can see some shenanigans. You know, shenanigans is what I was trying to say there. For next year, kick some fucking ass, make some V8 boys cry. That's always the goal. Won't be changing the injector rails. Those are 1700cc injector dynamics. We got 6AN fuel line. We're gonna be running 8AN from the tank back with a dual Walbro 450 pumps. Should chug some fuel as if it already doesn't. But yeah, lots of changes coming. I will, as I said, be getting you guys better quality videos because iPhones just don't cut it. But as I said, when I work on the car next, I'll get a video, good or bad quality. So here it is. It's great. Subarus, man. If you're gonna get one, get your fucking pocketbook out. If you can afford to pay someone to work on your car, do it. Highly recommend it. Alright guys, so the motor's out. It's a plus. She put up one fucking hell of a fight because all the videos I watched, they did not show what I will show you guys. Has to be removed before this motor will come out. So huge shout out to the family over there at Slow Motion Motorsports in Sunbury, Ohio. Love them. They know anything and everything. Give them a call if you need any kind of tuning, dyno tuning, performance work, machine work. They do it. You name it, they do it. So yeah, I thought it was these pins here getting wedged in my transmission, but they weren't. So I'll come over here, I'll show you what got us all wedged up. All right, so on the transmission, right below the pitch stop, which goes here from the firewall to the back of the transmission here. Move this line. So you got your slave cylinder that goes right there where those two 14mm bolts are. That mounts right there. Well, the other way around. That mounts on there and pushes on. Okay, nope, there went the plug. So, in order to get your motor to separate from the transmission, you come down here and there will be a big plug there. You want to take that out to Allen. Not entirely sure what size it was. So then you take a 10mm, any 10mm bolt, thread in. There's a pin inside there. You thread that into the pin, in the end of the pin, 10mm. Go ahead and let's see here. I'll show you. Pull that guy out of there. That's what I was fighting, and that releases. I forget the name of it. I can't think of it. I apologize. But yes, this right here, this little guy, this is what fought me for 2 days on getting this fucking motor out. But it's out. So we're gonna move on to the transmission, but that's how that comes out. Not too shabby. The motor literally slid right out, like no fight at all. So that would be the first thing I'd do if you're pulling your motor out of your 04, 05, I think 06 and 07 would be the same. Wouldn't see there being much of a difference. But yeah. Now the fun part, honestly, I think it's pretty fun. Tearing the motor down, we're gonna get the heads off. Check the top parts of the heads. I know the bottoms are good. But once those are off, those are going over to Slow Motion. They're gonna work their magic on them. Looks like a clusterfuck because I got a 14-foot chain on there that I didn't need, but it's all I had, so. Yep, and 8 months ago when I did this build, the factory motor build if you want to say, I put a lightweight flywheel and an ACT streetlight clutch, and I was a little shy on the break-in period. Shouldn't say shy, I didn't abide the 500-mile rule, and I think I should have. I've never really been a firm believer in that, but I think I do now because, well, I gotta buy a new clutch because the old one's smoked. Actually, you know what? I'll take you on out here and I'll show you it. Got the old crusty D-Max, Ohio's first snow. We're loving it. Not fucking really. Ah, there it is. Grab that here. Show you how bad it looks. So yeah, this clutch is maybe 8 months old if it's lucky. $1,200, no big deal. We like throwing away money when we build Subarus. Let's see here, where the hell's the other piece? There it is. Here's the burnt bitch. Yeah, there is not much left of it. I'm not gonna go out there and trash ACT because it worked great. It was a beautiful clutch, but it got the living piss beat out of it, and that's what happens. That's how the cookie crumbles. But yeah, I apologize again for the half-ass video, but I gotta get my brother lined up to shoot some legit videos. We'll get on that soon. I need to get this thing in a heated building first. So yeah, I'm gonna start getting the CV shafts out. Got one on each side. Those are coming out. I got all the wiring unhooked. We'll get the wheels off there. The nice dirty ass wheels. Still absolutely in love with the fluorescent. They say fluorescent green, but that looks yellow to me, so we'll say fluorescent yellow. Looks like a fucking tennis ball. Yep, so I will get you guys another video as I tear it apart, but there it is. She's out, going on the engine stand.